So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro does well to get it back. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! And the ball is out of play. And it's Berger, nicely spread.
That's going in strongly.
Norway ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Spread out to the left. Casemiro. Mbappe. What a serious charge here. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And now the breakaway. Akanji cuts it out. Jimenez. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way past. Robertson. It's out for a goal kick. That has not gone well. Trenching the half-hour mark. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Sorloth. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. Robertson. And Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Well, the ball's come loose here, and it's come back out to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Messi. Good take, and it's real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's a good ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's made its way to him. 5 minutes till the break. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ødegaard, and there's his chance to lead the counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing, no progress. And here's Kane. Messi. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ryerson. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. On Ryerson. Berger. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Casemiro. Aimed beyond the defence. A decent chance! And there's a goal! And we have liftoff!
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 56 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Messi. This is a promising build-up. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Played back into the centre. And here's Kane. He is just caressing the ball. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. Norway have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Haaland.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, just skips past, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Norway can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Casemiro. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Now it's Messi, and he's had it nicked away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And smartly reclaimed. Chance! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Norway cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kane needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never...
And Messi! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Après 78 minutes de jeu, le numéro 8, Messi! Messi! Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Been there, done that, unfortunately.
Kane! And that really should have been that.
Kane really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Changement pour la Norvège. Le numéro 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 22.
Messi with the short one. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Casemiro probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. Haaland. That's a clever-looking ball. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Messi. Messi! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Caicedo. Knocks it into space. Messi, shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Akanji charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they can break here. And he's been shifted off it. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. So Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area.
Kane!
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Valverde. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
10 minutes is number 8. Lionel
Perfect
Messi.
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi tries to play it through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. Jimenez. To Messi. No, he refuses to take the bait.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Space for him to turn and look. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Jimenez. Mbappe. He might be in here. And he's running through. Decent chance! Has another go! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And that was somewhat errant. And that has gone straight into touch. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Casemiro. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Valverde. Valverde carries the ball down the right. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Caicedo. Oh, what a ball!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Kane.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared away. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're off again. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Valverde. And it's Kane. Played into space. And that has been cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Plays the return pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's a key interception. India with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that was vital. Casemiro. And this is Kane. Oh, that's nice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The attendances.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Impressive jump. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Robertson getting forward. Now it's Kane. Oh, such a clever touch. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Kane is onto this. And they can counter here. And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Jordan, number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Robertson. Now Mbappe. Caicedo. For Messi. And this is Kane. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde running with intent. Messi. And now the breakaway. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
India can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alexander-Arnold. India have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get onto this? There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Casemiro. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Good ball, good take. Now can he find a finish? And this is Messi. Oh, what has happened? Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Number 8.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Have been indicated.
Casemiro. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And a chance! It's hit the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
That is a little undercooked. Caicedo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Now that's shot at goal! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Looking for options for movement. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Good ball, good take. Great chance! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold, well seen, saw that coming.
Cabo Verde genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Mbappe. And the return pass. Mbappe!
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt. Kane! Not a bad try by any means.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Casemiro to Messi. And it's Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Backward it goes. For Messi. And this is Kane. They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Casemiro. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Casemiro. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Kane. Real chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 14 minutes in.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
India leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Kane. Not a hint of offside here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
2 added minutes.
Oh, that's fabulous. Caicedo. Messi. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
India are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're off again. Caicedo does well to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Right. Can he finish? And that's in. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Jimenez. Casemiro. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. And he's had it nicked away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nice looking ball, and that was asking for too much.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Valverde. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He's found a way through. That's a good ball. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. Back to within one. Interesting.
The goal scored for Cabo Verde after 63
The angle was
minutes.
unkind, but he has hit
Number
the spot.
19.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Cabo Verde cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get on the end of this? Jimenez proves too strong. More and more pressure on the ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. Akanji. And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. Casemiro charging forward, the ball at his feet.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Cabo Verde. Number 19. Number 7. Number 15. Coming on the field. Number 21. Number 11. Number 14.
That has been cut short. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Messi. India moments now away from seeing this one out. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Valverde. That's that, the end. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Kane, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
In view of safety, please remain.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Valladolid are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Valverde powering forward here. Valverde! And that's a dangerous ball. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Caicedo. Paris Saint-Germain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Kane. Messi. Great ball and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Jimenez scooting forward. He was under real pressure there. And it's Kane. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. Mbappe, this is promising. He's found a way through. And he's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Throw in. He's got away. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good effort. It's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not taking...
It's Kane! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 38 minutes
His
de jeu,
position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Muscular approach does pay off here. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. That is lovely. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Jimenez. Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo, spread it left,
il y aura
where it
2
came
minutes
from.
de temps additionnel.
And this is Messi, now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Decent chance! And the counter is on. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee has just said play on. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal is.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alexander-Arnold. That's Valverde. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. And it's made its way to him. He has found a way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And the shot! And that's in! There we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Messi! Messi!
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caicedo gets on his bike and on the move. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Changement. Le numéro 30.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Messi. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. He's having a pop! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Casemiro. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. For Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position. And he shoots! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement. Le numéro 11.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. It's an inviting looking ball that. Akanji spots it and intercepts. He's had it taken off him. No, he's not getting past him there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Kane. And this is Kane. Now it's Messi. And this is Kane. Kane! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Le numéro 10.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3. And it's Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. The final 5 minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here! Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Good claim, no margin for error there. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish.
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on, and you've had it.
Le numéro 9.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim is having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Elche are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter.
Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. And he's there to get it away. Akanji. And here's Valverde. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Paris Saint-Germain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Too much on that, it's gone out. Casemiro. Amrabat. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Elche genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
En el minuto 25, el dorsal 15.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. It's a good-looking delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Casemiro to Messi. Casemiro. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Casemiro does well to get it back. Casemiro makes a dash for it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gonzalo Villar, spread to the right. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Casemiro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, good spread. Messi. And here's Valverde. Gonzalo Villar. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Sangare. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. And it's Amrabat. And it's Messi. Casemiro. Now it's Messi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. And this is Kane. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Sangare tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? The most accurate pass. Casemiro. And it's Caicedo. Mbappe. Amrabat. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Kane. Kane! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Looking for the run. He's found space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caicedo. Mbappe. Mbappe getting forward. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And a goal kick. Valera. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Foot in. And he has been fouled there. Akanji gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Elche really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Kane. And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gonzalo Villar, played into space.
Elche really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Sangare.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This is Gonzalo Villar. That's good running with the ball. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Sangare. He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. I think we're just about done here. And this is Kane. Elche needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a shade optimistic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Deep into stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And there goes their last chance. Paris Saint-Germain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Andorra La Vella really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Over to the right flank. Space for him to turn and look. And he can thump it away. Casemiro, it's a pretty loose pass. Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Mbappe. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That is good alertness. Spread to the right. Paris Saint-Germain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Good ball, good take, tries a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Paris Saint-Germain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Caicedo. Andorra La Vella are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kane. Kane, and he is deftly away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. That is good strength. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And he's worked it through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Amrabat. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Kane. Kane. Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And this is Kane. Ackman. It's a good ball out wide. Chance here to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. In with the challenge.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot could be on. Distributed tidily. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi. And it's Amrabat. Now it's Mbappe. Kane is onto this. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Pau Lopez claims comfortably. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here. He has found the way through. And a chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's shit and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Kane. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Mbappe! goal.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 60
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, he's found support out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
changement. Le numéro 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 16.
Caicedo. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been slung wide. And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Changement. Le numéro 34.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Le numéro 7.
Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And this is Kane. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Akman really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Valverde. Lovely bit of skill.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Nice interception, well timed. Akman, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. And this is Messi. And the counter is on. No, that's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.